Some of us may have to shovel out by the time we get to Monday. That snow does taper off later in the day Monday, and highs remain in the 30s next week. Lauren?
All right, Ashley, thank you. Well, what's better than a good game, good beer, good food, right? We have to have it. And joining us this morning is Danielle Caminiti. She is here to talk about her new cookbook, but also some delicious dishes that we all can enjoy during the big football game, whether that be the Super Bowl, which we hope to get to here in Cincinnati. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Lauren. Thank you for having me.
Okay, so before we talk about these dishes, I want to get to them very quickly. But first, let's talk about your story. You used to be, and I don't know if you still are, an attorney, but now you are writing your own cookbook and spending a lot of your time in the kitchen.
Yes, that's correct. I am still a practicing attorney in New York, in Queens, New York. And over the pandemic, I made the most of it because the courts were kind of on pause here. So I spent a lot more time in my kitchen and cultivated my culinary skills, which I have no formal training in.
Wow.
But I did self-publish and author my own cookbook called From Courtroom to Cucina.
Wow.
So it's 70 authentic recipes from my family and also just from living in and around New York City.
I think that's awesome. All right, let's talk about that game day food in front of you. I want to try it all. I wish you were here in studio, but what do you got for us?
Sure. Well, whether you're a Jets fan or a Giants fan or a Bengals fan, you definitely don't want to fumble game day food. So right here, I have my famous buffalo chicken dip, which is keto friendly. My friends who are on low carb diets love it. I have the classic Italian American Stromboli with marinara sauce or marinara sauce. And I have my cherry cola chicken wings with buffalo cheese and blue cheese and celery and carrots to dip.
Okay, so cherry cola chicken wings, I'm not going to lie, that's the first thing that caught my eye when I was reading through all the different things that we would be talking about. Briefly talk to us about just some of the ways that we can make this game day food, specifically the chicken wings there.
Sure. So the chicken wings are really easy to make because they take under an hour, and you can easily par bake them at home and bring the sauce to someone's house and just throw them under the broiler for 5 minutes. The sauce is made stovetop while your wings are in the oven. And when I say cherry cola, it's literally cherry Coke or cherry Pepsi or Dr. Brown's Dr. Pepper. That's really the star of the show in this wing recipe. And it's got a little kick. It has 2 jalapenos. You can easily take the seeds out, but I'm a spice girl myself, so I leave them in. Yes. And red onion, garlic, and then your dry spices. So you have your dry mustard, your garlic powder, your smoked paprika, which really is a game changer. And they are really lovely wings. Everybody loves them. The kids love them. The adults love them. And what's game day without wings?
Exactly. And buffalo chicken dip, I feel like that's the first thing to always go. That's the first thing to run out is the buffalo chicken dip. What do you pair with yours? Specifically, crackers, celery? I mean, what's the best thing to pair with it?
Sure. I have a little bit of everything. I have tortilla chips, which for people who eat carbs, or Triscuit crackers, or you can easily just put some celery and carrots and dip those for ones who want to be a little bit healthier. I can also put it in a wrap with some lettuce and tomato and make a meal of it. The dip is just so good. I can just spoon it and eat it all day long.
Hey, I'm not about that right now. I could easily do that too. What is your go-to party dish? I think we have about a minute left or so. So I want to make sure we talk about some of the other items that you have.
Sure. So my go-to party dish, and everybody always requests it, is my classic Stromboli. Stromboli is made with, the classic one is made with cold cuts that you can easily get from the deli counter, 1/4 pound of each of salami, pepperoni, provolone, ham, and prosciutto. Or you can make it vegetarian. So I have many vegetarian friends, and I've made them spinach and mozzarella Stromboli as well. Easily made with pizza dough that you can make yourself, which I do. I have a pizza dough recipe in my cookbook, but you can go to the local pizzeria, you can go to the supermarket, and you can get 1 pound of pizza dough, roll that out, layer it, and just leave enough clearance on the edges. Roll it up, put it in the oven at 400 for about 20 to 30 minutes until it's golden brown. But you want to make sure that you cut vents in the top of it to air it out. You also want to make sure that you use low moisture mozzarella, as we say mozzarella, and so that it doesn't seep through the dough. So you have a nice crispy exterior, and the inside is just cheesy, meaty goodness.
All right, now I'm hungry, Danielle, and I'm coming to your house for all this tailgate
Anytime.
food. Thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it. All right, we'll be right back.
Make 2022 the year for you.